I thought
Is that
that I thought you were working with two people.
no? So I understand that in Vietnam you refer to your excuse me, you refer to your teachers by
Thought that
teacher and their
I thought
first
you were
name,
working.
but in Australia, America, Western countries, we refer to teachers by their pronoun and their surname. So Mr. Archer. So I just offer both options.
You mean like so? Your name is full name is Michael Archer, right?
Yes.
Oh,
So yeah, I just offer both options.
I mean, I I don't think so. I watch a lot of movies, lots of videos in the way which we have last names and first names. But in Vietnam, we say our last names like, for example, I'm Dang and something like that. But in USA or like that, it's mostly different when they speak the first names like you say Michael Jackson and you say Michael only, not you don't say Mr. Jackson. So I think that's the
Well,
difference in names. The
well,
difference
that,
in okay.
yeah, that depends on your relationship with the person. So again, like in Australia, a student would refer to their teacher as, if me, would be Mr. Archer. Um, but yeah, if it was Michael Jackson, for example, any fan would probably just go, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson."
Maybe.
Yeah, but I think it's true, right? Names pronounced in the Western countries are really, really different from Vietnamese names.
That's, to be honest, that's something that I'm still getting used to. I always get mixed up whenever I'm speaking to a parent of a student. I always get it mixed up that the surname comes first. So I'll always, when I'm messaging them, I'll always type their full name every time just so I don't call them by the wrong thing. It's just a cultural difference. We get used to it eventually. Okay, Ms.
Yeah,
Duke said she had
I
some
I have
warm-up
uh
exercises.
I have an idea of how to do that. Just like just remember that in Vietnam we say the last names, and then in other countries we use the first names. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, no more chit chat. Let's start our our agenda. So, Mr. Archer, what's on our agenda for this morning?
So today we're going to be running through the debate that we arranged for last night. We've had the idea that instead of doing one debate of 9 versus 9, that we're going to break it down into 3 debates of teams of 3. I'll assign some teams and then we'll just run through it one debate at a time. So that we're not keeping everybody waiting for too long, we'll, like we said yesterday, it's going to be a bit of an informal style of debate. So we'll forego the waiting times in between speakers. So just try and take notes as quickly as you can to form your rebuttals. And we won't have any reply speeches. We're just going to score the debates based on the substantives. Okay. So give me just one moment. I'll pick 3 people from each team. And then our judges, do you guys remember how to score the debaters from
Of
that we talked about
course.
last night?
Of course.
Excellent. Very good. You guys really are our young superstars. I love it.
So
Okay.
basically we're going to take the turns, right? 3v3 and then 3v3 and then 3v3, right?
Correct, yes. By the way, I'm very curious, Anne, when you had your name set to SOS, where were you being held captive?
Who is it, Michael? Who is
I'm
SOS?
just joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. Maybe can we have the name rules, everyone? The rules name is start with your nickname first, your age and your city, right? If you love to have your Vietnamese, you're welcome. But can I have your Vietnamese in the back? Yeah, right. So nickname, your English name, your age, and your city, right? So maybe let me do myself first. So I would myself do. All right. Sorry, I can't. I don't want to tell how old I am. Okay, let us see. Yeah.
Teacher.
I put Melbourne, all right? But everyone, can you put, your age as well? All right. Okay. Being honest, I don't know how old I am. Let that count. I think. All right. Okay. Yeah. So everyone, please. Yeah. Excellent. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Age is the number is 5. You don't need to put age or years old or whatever. Yeah. Right. Oh, right. Right. Can you put your city as well? Because we got everyone around, in different countries now. All right. Mr. Michael.
Wait, so can I change it after the debate?
Can you change now? Change very quick, 1 minute,
okay.
because then we.
Okay, so I have our first lineup. So for the arguing for the proposition, so starting with the topic. So our topic is the WSC the best debate competition available in Vietnam? Arguing for the proposition, so saying yes, it is the best competition. We'll have Anne, Ori, and Sherry. And our first lineup for the opposition, arguing no, it is not. We have Rob, B, and Victoria. And Victoria, I just saw your message. We'll make you a judge for the last 2 debates. But for this one, because you already did your preparation last night, I'll have you compete in this first debate.
Wait, so I'm still the judge, right?
Correct, yes. So everybody that was made a judge last night will still be a judge for today. So we'll just do a super quick review of how you're going to score the debaters. And then we will begin.
Mr. Michael, Teacher Michael, do you need me help to rename the student with their title in front, like churches, or in front name, or let them do themselves?
Yeah, let them do that themselves, because it'll take me too long to track down each individual person. So guys, just make sure that if you were assigned judge last night, you have the judge title in your Zoom name.
Yeah, in front name, please. Yeah.
Put it right at the front so it's super obvious. If you're on the proposition team, just add the word proposition to the front of your name.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're on the opposition team, add the word opposition to the beginning of your name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's review our scoring rubric for these practice debates. There we go. Okay, so the first thing, judges, again, just to make sure we've got enough space on our scoring page, make sure you assign the speakers a number. So we can just write the numbers in the scoring boxes. So the first category that we'll be judging our debaters by is organization and clarity. So this is things like, is the structure of the speech well organized? Are the debaters using techniques like signposting to let us know which part of the speech they're up to? The next rubric is the use of arguments. So how good are the arguments that the debaters are making? Do they relate to the topic well? Are they well thought out? So on and so forth. The next category is use of evidence, so examples and facts. How relevant are the pieces of evidence or the facts that they're providing? And how much of them are they providing as well? So we're looking for quality and quantity. Next, we have the use of rebuttal. So obviously, how well have they listened to their opponents? How good are the quality of their rebuttals? Are they managing to negate the arguments made by their opposing team? And also on rebuttals, remembering that because the first proposition speaker does not make rebuttals, we are adding up the average of the second and third proposition speaker, and then we're going to get the average rebuttal score of them, and then we're going to assign that to the first proposition speaker. So second and third proposition speaker, if your rebuttals are very, very good, you can potentially earn your team an additional 3 or 4 points. If your rebuttals are so-so, you could potentially earn your team another 2 points. And finally, we've got presentation and style. So how confident do they sound delivering their arguments? Do they have good posture? What's their body language like? Facial expressions, any hand gestures? Just how overall confident and entertaining is the delivery of the speech? Ah, you break my heart, Rob. Why can't you join in? Okay, so I'll find another opposition member to take Rob's place. So I'll just quickly go through this with you again. So let's say the first proposition speaker gets I'll do it for the teams. So once everybody has spoken and we've graded all 5 categories, we add up the scores based on what we've given each speaker. So for the proposition team here, 2 speakers scored a 3 for organization and clarity, so that's 6. The third speaker scored a 2, so that makes 8 for that category. We work out the totals for each criteria, and then we add those all together, and then we just get the total score. We won't worry about timesing it by 5. And for the proposition speaker, let's say the second one gets a 2 and the third speaker gets a 4. So that's 7. So divide that by 2, you'll get 3.5, and we want to round up. So that would actually score them another 4 for rebuttals in this case. Okay, are there
So who will be in the proposition team then?
Okay, so I'm very quickly going to select another opposition team member. So let me have a look here. So Rob, not available. Who from the opposition team is here today? Because I type your names into the participant box and none of you come up. So I've got B and I've got Victoria. Who else was on the opposition team? Nguyen Phong Dao, perfect. I'm going to put you into this first debate. So the opposition team is Nguyen Phong Dao, B, and Victoria. Okay. Yes. Nguyen Phong Dao. You just had your hand up so I could find you. Thank you. Okay. Judges, are we ready?
Yes.
Beautiful. Debaters, are you ready?
No-ish.
Ish. Do you need 5 or so minutes just to prepare with your teammates?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a couple of breakout rooms. Victoria. Okay. So that's 9 years old from Bindin. You're the Victoria in the opposition team.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So for some reason, I'm not able to keep most of you in the main room. So I've just made a third room for the rest of you. If you get transferred there, just come straight back to this main room. I just wasn't able to keep you here at the moment. So if you get sent to a room, just come right back here if you're not debating now. So see you guys shortly. And we'll give the debaters about 5 to 10 minutes to prepare.
So all the judges will they will judge for each round, or they will be divided to judge for one of the 3 rounds.
No, all of the judges are just going to get 3 chances to practice judging. So you guys are all just going to judge 3 debates. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to go to the main room and get everybody to come back here.
Some of the room just ask for help Is it something that I should look at that? Teacher Michael? You muted.
I did it again. That's quite strange because I've noticed that myself, that a cup that one
That's okay.
member or so from each
I
room
think B from
suddenly
Wang
go in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you also organize some activity like the church or something in the main room? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please, because it's live stream, so one team or some activity in the main room, please. Yeah.
Yep, I'll get them to do something. Okay. Ooh, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. Give me a moment, guys. I'll find an activity for us to do. Got a list of them here somewhere. Okay, so just while we wait for the debaters to finalize their arguments, we'll give them another few minutes. We'll just play a game of quick fire. So I'm just going to think of a topic. I'm going to, and then I'm just going to just pick people at random to ask, and then just for 30 seconds, just give me your opinion on the topic I give you. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to pick someone at random. Winston.
Yes.
The topic I've got for you, I just need a 30-second answer. Does money lead to happiness? What's your opinion
No.
on that?
No. Totally not.
What makes you say that?
Because like there are more things in the world than money. Like we can get happiness by love and stuff instead of like money. And money can't buy
Money, then
love.
how can you buy food to live?
Yes.
But by the power of love, they can give us food.
All right. Thank you very much, Winston.
Objection. You can
We
buy a
have an-
Happy Meal from McDonald's with money. That's still happiness. It's called a Happy Meal. Come on. Sir.
I love it. Okay, new rule in quick fire debating. We are allowed to make objections or points of information. I love it. Okay.
Medicine and vegetables and everything to keep you happy, and also like how can you buy a shelter for you to live in? You still need money for that.
No, you can buy it with love.
Please elaborate. I have a shelter and I'm not happy.
Yeah.
To have love, you must
Everyone
give money. How can you go out?
Okay, let's change to another topic. I'm going to pick Victoria Natrang. The topic that I have for you is, should school students be required to learn or play at least one sport?
Learn to play is, I think yes, because it's gonna be like more, it's gonna make the students more healthier, and this is real facts. There's like scientists, they conducted an experience, like there are like two groups of students. One of them was just sit in the classroom all day and do work, and the other class gets to go outside and like play like volleyball, badminton, basketball, yeah, like the usual sports. And then at the end of the day, like they do a test, and the class that had like active time, like active, they did like outdoor activities. Sorry, I'm bad. They had got higher scores than the class that just sat inside all day. Yay.
Very good. Thank you, Victoria. And I like that you had a study or an example, a piece of evidence to use in such an impromptu argument. Very good. Does
Hey,
anybody have,
shout out to
does-
Operation Ouch. That's where I got the like they conducted
I have
the
an
experiment.
objective. If you
And
need
she-
to have schools, then you need to have money. And what about poor people?
We've moved on from that topic now, Tony. We're on should students be required to play sports. Does anybody have an objection they wish to raise against Victoria's argument?
Objection, I broke a knee. Okay.
Sorry, Mr.
Oh.
Michael, who is drawing on the screen?
I have no idea. The kids are just drawing squiggles while we play impromptu debates. Have
Oh,
money
no.
to buy a Happy Meal. I love
Can
it.
you remove the annotation, please? Yeah.
Whiteboards
Everyone,
have
please be
annotation
serious,
pretty
all right?
easily.
We want to have a good environment, but please show your respectful.
Okay, so I'm just going to jump into the debaters' rooms now to make sure they're ready to go. So I'll see you guys shortly and then we'll begin.
So is everyone ready for the debate? Are we on here, the church? Outside here, we are on the churches?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right, okay. So you know what to do as a church, yeah? Right? No bias, okay? Maybe some of them are your friends or debater team, but don't support them, right? Okay, we have to be fair. Right, so how many churches we have here? Right. Are you ready? Shu is not a judge, she's the prop. But not in round one. Yeah. So if you are the prop or the off, but in another round, you actually play a role of the judge now. All right, everyone. So when you participate, you will be, right? So for Shu, you can be the judge now to the debate team of round one. Is it okay? Shu? Yeah, all right, okay. What other people do? All right, Mark. They are in the private breakout room, so they are planning how they debate. All right, yeah. So each of the I can see in the breakout room, that's what they do. So for example, I see Kelly, Shiran, Jennifer in one room. Oh no, you're on here. I see Ori and Cherry in one room as a prop in round one. We have Nguyễn Phương Thảo, you're not there. Why?
Because I logged out of the meeting and then I was in the main room and I can get back.
You want to be back now or no?
Yeah.
Okay, but I can't see you. You just click on the icon to join. All right? Because yeah, So you just click on the room to join. Phương Thảo. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Archer is mute.
You're mute.
I keep doing that. I expect to be unmuted, but I'm not. I just end up sitting here talking to myself. Nguyen Phong Thao, are you in this room at the moment?
Yeah. So which room should I move her to? Prop or off? Off? All right. Oh, yeah.
Opposition, please.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I
Do
think
it.
that she couldn't join by herself, so I'm helping.
No worries. Yeah, that's really weird. I managed to get her into the room, but then she kept bouncing
Yeah,
out.
she is now.
Amazing.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, so let me pick another person and another topic, and then we'll continue this impromptu quickfire game. Okay. Judge Jason. It's got a ring to it, a little bit of alliteration there. Judge Jason.
I'm ready.
Your question. Should playing video games be considered a sport?
Oh, well, for me, I think it shouldn't be. Because you see, sometimes sport can be a sport. To me, the definition of sport is doing something that can help us contribute to both spiritual and physical health, right? Like I love playing soccer, right? Playing soccer helps me to get fit. I play badminton every evening, and also sometimes I love playing volleyball too. So video games makes us addicted to it. Like we need a phone, but when it runs out of battery, we need to charge it. And playing sport, we don't need anything except thing to play, right? And helps us to go out and go out into the nature and just sitting still, and just playing like this. You know what? Well, it contributes harm more than benefits. And also, I do sometimes play games, but it's all about football. I never play other games because my mother never lets me play harmful games like sword fighting or like Free Fire, Among Us. No, I don't play that because my favorite game I just only play one because I already said my mother just doesn't like watching me playing all games all the time. And I think to me that playing games shouldn't be considered as a sport because if it is a sport, well, I'd be dying spending hours every day just playing games, considering as a sport. And then my mom will be like, "So why are you playing games so much?" And I say, it helps me to contribute to my spiritual and mental health. So what's the problem? I'm going to play 180 minutes. Yeah.
Leave me alone, Mom. I'm practicing my sport. Okay, very good. Does anybody have any objections to Jason's argument? That video games should not be considered a sport?
Objection. Yes. Game is already considered a sport. EA Sports. It's in the game. Look, people consider video games a sport since its invention. There are several different competitions with cash prizes to surround the best players, similar to any other physical sports. And people would say that chess is a sport, and does it have to do much with physical activities? No, it doesn't. And people yet still consider it a sport. So I think, yes, video games should and is and will be considered a sport.
Very good. So we've had some good arguments there from both sides of the coin. video games should not, and video games should be considered sports. I like that you guys can think of these things so quickly. It's very good. Okay. Okay, I've got another one here. Sue,
Yes.
is reading books better than watching television?
I think that reading books is better than watching television because firstly that when you read books you can find out the details that helps you to imagine the plot better. So when you can imagine what the plot is, that means that you can understand through reading. If you just watch television, sometimes like there's already a plot for you, you cannot imagine what will happen next or having inference or everything. Also, when you read books, it like you can bring your books everywhere and read anywhere just as a hobby. You cannot just bring a television everywhere if you want to watch a movie or something. So yeah, I think that reading book is better.
Very good. So using your you get to use your imagination, and it's more portable to read books. Very good. Does anybody have an objection they wish to raise with Sue's argument? Anyone have a counter argument?
No objection.
That's
I
fine.
think that reading book is also true, better than watching TV, making our eyes hurt, except watching that for 180 hours, making us completely blind.
Objection.
Oh, hang on a quick second, Victoria. You have your hand raised. You have something you wish to say?
Yeah, so first, I partly agree because yeah, it helps us stir up our imaginary, but still, for example, it takes like at least months or even like years for a book to be published, and it's usually like biography and stuff, so they can't put like daily news in there. And daily news, I think it's a really big part, and like TV is better for like receiving those like quick like information.
Very good. Lucas, you had a point that you wanted to interject as well.
Yeah, so they say that it helps us stir up our imagination, and that's partly true. But for many people out there, including me with ADHD, it's very difficult to concentrate on little tiny letters sitting still on a piece of paper. And so just looking at a screen is already more entertaining than a book. Plus, focusing on tiny, tiny letters hurts your eyes no different from staring at a screen. So, yeah.
Preach, my hyperactive brother, preach. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. We'll do one more and then I'll go and check on the debaters again. Okay. Let me ask Grace.
Yes.
My question for you. Should children be required to perform chores at home?
Well, it's a yes, because, well, as we start small, well, our parents want us to be independent and also being clean as well. So if we are dirty, mostly our parents will smack us. Well, doesn't obviously. So we have to do chores first. Maybe it will help. It will make our house clean, and yeah, you will feel like there's a lot of hygiene in our house. Secondly, it will it will help your parents a bit, because your parents do a lot of work, like cooking, taking care of you, and if they do chores, they may not have enough time to do other things. So that is a point. And also, this job is obvious for this job is obviously for us to do, and because it's small, it's small, it's not that hard. So we have enough energy to do it, like we play with our friends. So yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Grace. Does anybody have an objection they wish to raise with Grace's arguments?
Nope, nope, nope.
I love it how Jason's already read the whole class's mind and knows nobody wants to raise a disagreement.
Also kind of true that we also children should be required to do the chores, because I have watched the video because they say like no matter how hard you work or study, it can never be equivalent to your parents' efforts.
Very good. Judge Tony, do you have something you'd like to input?
So if you say that we need to clean our things in order to make a house look much better, then why do we have robots to help us clean? What are they for?
They are, well, I actually have an answer to that. They are for the people that can afford them, and two, they are to help them maximize their time, because their time can be extremely valuable in the sense
Efficiency.
of business and making money. So they need, so in order to help them maximize their time to be able to work more to make more money, they get these robots that help clean the house for them.
Wait
Either
a
that,
sec.
or they just have the disposable income and they're just very, very lazy. So they buy the robot to clean for them. One of the two.
Wait a
Okay, I'm
sec.
going.
Wait. I also think that the Tony's answer, I think it's kind of ridiculous. You know why? Because like now we're talking about chores, right? It's like washing the dishes, just do the wash of clothes or cleaning floor, like, or also you need to put clothes neatly, and also just put your clothes in a way to dry. Like my house also has a robot to clean, so that my parents wouldn't have to worry about the cleaning part. But we also have to wash the dishes. We also have to wash the clothes. We don't we also use the washing machine, but some clothes that aren't necessary for the washing machine to clean. So yeah, I think temporary, no matter if we have a robots to do some house chores for us, there will still be more. Like, yeah, my mom works 24 a day, but never does the cleaning because we already have the robot.
Very good. Thank you very much, guys. I'm enjoying listening to you formulate your arguments and then have other people come up with either supporting arguments or objections. This is really good, guys. Just I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far. I'm going to jump into the debaters' rooms and check that they are ready. So I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, we are ready to begin, guys. Thing as we were talking about students being required to, seeing as we're talking about students being required to learn a sport, I'll offer you some free sporting advice. Make sure that if you're going to grapple or wrestle as your chosen sport, make sure you warm up your joints before you begin. Oh, I hurt my shoulder last night.
Really?
I did. It was not fun.
Why? Gosh, bro.
Because I didn't warm up properly, and
You're
as I
still better than me, dude. You're still better. I hurt my arm, my legs. I need more stretching because at the night I sleep, I often, just I don't know how I slept, but I slept in the way that make my ankles just hurt a lot, and even
You need more
sometimes
stretching. Break the middle.
I sit so long.
Well, to answer the question that was asked of me, no, I didn't sleep on it. I made sure to sleep on this shoulder because I injured this one. We were doing a drill where there were 3 people. It's called the braided roll. So the person in the middle rolls towards the person on the right, and at the same time, the person on the right, we're all laying down flat while we do this. Person in the middle rolls towards person on the right. The person on the right jumps over the person rolling, and then they become the person in the middle, and then they roll towards the person on the left, while the person on the left jumps over the person rolling towards them. So you kind of get like this cool braided jumping and rolling, constant switching of positions. And as I went for a jump, I mistimed it. And instead of having my arms flat in front of me to land safely and protect, I had this arm on a slight angle. So as I landed, the force kind of drove my arm like that. And my shoulder kind of just felt a bit funny. So I think I've slightly injured my rotator cuff. I'll be fine. I'll be back to getting slammed down on the floor in no time, though. Okay, so before we begin, proposition team, can you give me your speaking order, please? Who's going first?
Can I propose that the debater, can you rename yourself? If you are opposition, then you put O1, O2, O3. Then we know that you are opposition 1, opposition 2, opposition 3. And the proposition, can you do the same? Rename yourself. Start with B1, B2, P3. P, yeah? P for proposition. All right, then, I can see it clear. Yeah.
Sherry, are you proposition 2 or proposition 3?
So like what's her name? Ori, yeah, that's good one. Ori, P3.
So Ori is proposition 3.
Or you
so Sherry,
want me to put something?
2.
Yeah.
Okay, so Victoria. Beautiful. Victoria is first. The next one from down, number 3. Beautiful. Okay. Welcome to the NCSN Young Moderators first mock debate. The topic of today's debate will be, is the WSC the best debate competition available in Vietnam? Arguing for the proposition, making the case that yes, it is the best competition available in Vietnam, we have the team of Anne, Sherry, and Ori. Arguing for the opposition, making the counter case, no, it is not the best competition available in Vietnam, we have the team of Victoria, B, and Nguyen Phuong Thao. I would now like to invite Anne to open the debate with her opening remarks, and a note that debaters have a 3-minute time limit.
Am I ready?
All right, your time starts now.
Dear honorable judges, debaters, and audience, my name is Annie, and today I stand here to be part of the proposition team as the first speaker. First, I would like to introduce my team. My team has 3 people, including me, Ari, and Cherry. And I would also like to introduce the motion too. WSC is the best debate contest available in Vietnam. Also, I would like to introduce the outlines. Me, as the first speaker, I would like to introduce my points, outlines, and even introducing the team. 2, Cherry, as the second speaker, would like to extend the team's case. And Ari, the third speaker, will summarize. We will come to the definitions. 1. WSC. The World Scholars Cup, abbreviated WSC, is an international team academic program with more than
1 minute.
50,000 students and make them suffer by participating from over 65 countries every year, according to Wikipedia. 2. Best. Of the highest quality, or being the most suitable, pleasing, or effective type of thing or person. Available, being able to bought or used. Vietnam, a country in Southeast Asia. So I would like to introduce my points. 1. Diverse topics. A good debate competition should cover a wide range of topics to challenge the participants' knowledge and critical thinking abilities. Here in World Scholar Cups, it has many topics and fields to know, such as science and technology, literature and media, art and music, special area, and history, and even more social studies. And also critical thinking abilities is search for creative patches in all the fields, which
2 minutes.
Which gives us a wide outstanding knowledge, and also an evidence that until 2009, mathematics, economics, and trigonometry was included in the curriculum, and many more was included as the part of the fields, which will be dig deeper in extending our team's case by Cherry, our second speaker. My case is closed.
Thank you very much. I would now like to invite the first speaker of the opposition team to make their
Excuse me,
opening...
Mr. Michael?
Yes.
Mr. Michael? I think you shouldn't say when it's like she speak 1 minute or 2 minutes. Like you shouldn't say that oh you have to speak 1 minute, you have to speak 2 minutes. You should only say like you have 1 minute left, or you have completely out of time.
So the reason I do that is because at the 1 minute mark, so in for this format, we need to let debaters know the timeline, because at the 1 minute, so after the first minute of the speech, we open the floor to points of information and points of order. And when there's 1 minute left of the speech, no more points of information and points of order can be made. So debaters need to know when they can challenge arguments.
Okay.
So that's why we do it. But thank you for raising the question. Okay, I would now like to invite the first speaker of the opposition team to make their opening remarks. Nguyen Phuong Thao. Your time starts now.
So, I am the first speaker of opposition, and we disagree with the motion that World Scholars Cup is the best debate competition in Vietnam. So first, I'd like to rebut the opposing speaker. They said that World Scholars Cup is a great debate competition because it has a wide range of subjects. I would like to agree with this, but I would like to remark that even though World Scholars Cup has a wide range of subjects, so do many other debate competitions. For example, VNDC also has science and healthcare and all those things. So now I'd like to
1 minute.
on to my definition. For the definition, I would want to add some more into add more parts into her definition. So first, World Scholars Cup is a debate tournament in Vietnam. Not really a debate tournament, more like a knowledge tournament in Vietnam, where people would get to study a lot of subjects in a few months, and then they go to the tournament. I think that we must add to this. World Scholars Cup is also a very pricey debate competition, costing around $80, and also World Scholars Cup is a competition who mostly it's mostly about knowledge, seeing how they have like 10 links of knowledge in the beginning. World Scholars Cup is a debate competition that is not limited to Vietnam, nor did it come from Vietnam. And now finally, I'd like to define a debate tournament. A debate tournament is basically where people go and debate. That's all. Debate is arguing, but formally. Also, I'd like to rebut that she said that debate helps us with critical thinking. However, this also applies to other debate tournaments. So now I'd like to move to my points. So, as you could see in my definition, the World Scholars Cup is mostly about knowing all your topics. To further prove my point, the challenge and the bowl are worth more percent of what you get in the end than the debate and the
3 minutes.
Which means that they prioritize the knowledge over the debate, which because they did that, the debate isn't graded as carefully and accurately as the other competitions. Therefore, I believe that this motion must fall. That's all.
Thank you very much. I would now like to invite the second speaker of the proposition team to continue the proposition's case. Sherry. Your time starts now.
So WSC is not professional like the other debate competition, but it has proved it a pivotal role for beginners debaters. So greeting honorable judge and worthy opponent along fellow debaters. My name is Cherry and I'm one of the members standing debating for the motion that WSC is the best debate competition available in Vietnam. And I'll ask one of the members standing for the affirmative team. I'm the second speaker, and as a second speaker, I want to clarify that my speech will divide two parts. First, I'm going to engage for a couple of rebuttals. Second, I'm going to explain the team's case. For starting up with the rebuttals, I have two responses to cite negative. The first claim about they have money costs, but in my opinion, it is worth it. About their other claim, if I heard it right, it does not come from Vietnam, like they claim. I've said above. So my reason for this is there is many competition out there that does not come from Vietnam, but that does not come from Vietnam. In the side of that, the motion itself is saying, told us that this competition that is available, it doesn't mean that it must come from Vietnam or it must come from a Pacific country. My second response is for side negative is they saying they have mentioned that, if I heard it right, they have mentioned that WSC is simple and there is other subject in WSC, not just debate. But the thing here is the motion itself just mentioned about debate. It doesn't mention about challenge or writing, although it's WSC, which include those subjects. But this motion
2 minutes.
is about debate. So moving on to my speech about my first argument, as I labeled this, is more socialized for communities out there. My assertion for this is out there. There is introvert who does not socialize, but from WSC, it offers a chance to provide the scholars confidence to communicate with other communities from around the world. This is an effective way to socialize with communities by academic competitions. Moving on to my second argument about giving opportunity to improve by weak debaters. Okay, hear me out. WSC is really easy to win a medal, indeed, but average scholars get like at least one medal. So from this gives the individual confidence to motivate them to join the other competition, which has a harsher, which is more serious or professional than WSC. So as for a conclusion, WSC does not harsh atmosphere and WSC is not serious, but it doesn't mean that they are not professional at all. Me and my team strongly believe this motion to stand instead of the belief of the negative team. I rest my case here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sherry. I would now like to invite the second speaker of the opposition to present their counter arguments. B.
Judge Michael, my house just had a power outage and I just logged in, so I have just heard the speech of the second speaker, I guess. I mean, the first and the first of the prop and the first of the opposition, I still haven't heard. So yeah, sorry for the power outage in my house.
Not a problem. It's something you couldn't control. We'll discuss what happens with that during the judge's deliberation period, but thank you for letting me know. B, your time begins now.
Okay, good morning, honorable judges and respectful opponent. My name is B, and I'm here today to persuade you why the WSC is not the best debating competition available in Vietnam. As the second opposition speaker, I would like to give out my reason. The first is that the WSC can limit the children creativity. So the WSC debate format, despite being highly structured and it contains minimal preparation time, which might crucially limit the students' creativity and ability to produce in-depth and well-argued debate. With only 3 rounds of preparation, the less experienced team may lack sufficient time to develop comprehensive argument, resulting in weaker performance in the competition. But furthermore, the debate technically might still be too much for some professional and academic debaters to handle, especially the one with more localized practice. Evidence to support this argument can be seen in the way that debate play out through the WSC competition. So, for instance, the 2019 WSC competition focused on a topic such as the decolonization of the Western education curricula, the international trade policy, and the impact of meme on the political and social context. Such topic would require true research and analysis, which might be challenging to achieve when only provide a limited preparation of 15 minutes, which might not be enough for the participator to prepare for the debate. And second is the fierce competition. So the WSC debate competition is fierce with the students from the high international school from other country throughout the world.
2
Like
minutes.
for example, the Da Nang round, the Da Nang regional round WSC, there are some Philippine and some participator from the Philippines and also top debater and top English speaker attending to the annual event in the numbers and bringing their rich experience in debating to bear. So the steep competition can be intimidating and daunting for less experienced team. So furthermore, the competition follows a highly structured and technical format, which can create a high level of stress and difficulty for the debater who are not accustomed to this type of competition. An analysis of the WSC track record indicates that the competition features students from the most prestigious educational institutions worldwide, and these students are selected based on their exceptional debating skill and academic records, placing an
3
extra
minutes.
burden on less team to compete against the elite. In effect, the fierce competition involves the benefit that should come naturally from hosting a debate event that is designed to promote intellectual and academic engagement. Evidence to support this argument can be seen in the WSC history of hosting some of the most celebrated and technically sound debates worldwide. For example, the 2020 WSC runner-up Victoria Burata was the season
Time's
debater
up.
who
No more speech. Okay. Thank you very much. We've had a complete time limit exhaustion there. I would now like to hand it back over to the third member of the proposition team to make their closing remarks. Ori, your
Hi,
time begins now.
Okay, so greetings to everyone in this round. I'm going to make a short intro because I've got a lot to say. So first, let me start with the rebuttals. So the opposition team, what I caught of the opposition team had said is that WSC doesn't give enough time for preparation. But little do you know that I can actually roll like a good rebuttal on this because WSC give like a limited time for preparation. Therefore, WSC actually helps improve researching skills, like as in speed of research and the quality of research too, because like skills, you know. And secondly, WSC causes stress. Personally, I think like other debate competitions are even more stressful as they only focus on debating and not like they don't have other activities for the scholars, I forgot what it's called. Okay, the scholars to like relax or something. Like they don't have culture exchange or stuff like that. Right? So like the other debate competitions, they don't let us. Okay, so thirdly, the other debate competitions, they don't let us like do culture exchange or stuff. So we don't get to really like, what is it called? Okay, sorry for the awkward pause. Moving on to the summary of arguments. So the World Scholars Cup is widely regarded as one of the best debate competitions in Vietnam due to several reasons. So firstly, WSC offers a unique and comprehensive format that goes beyond traditional debate competitions. You know, it challenges students in multiple areas such as debating, writing, collaborative teamwork, and
2 minutes.
Knowledge. Secondly, WSC promotes critical thinking, researching skills, as I have said in my rebuttals, and global awareness among participants. The topics themselves covered in the competitions encourage students to delve into the various subjects, empowering them to become more well-rounded individuals. And thirdly, WSC provides a supportive and inclusive environment for the participants. It adopts international collaboration and cultural exchange, such as students from different countries come together to participate. This exposure to diverse perspectives enhances the learning experience and broadens the students' horizons and points of views. Additionally, WSC offers numerous opportunity for personal growth and development. The participants have the chance to engage with expert scholars and receive invaluable feedback on their
3
work
minutes.
as the adjudicators have competed in the competition themselves. Therefore, their experience, anyway, they can expand on their network of like-minded individuals, and these experiences help students build confidence and improve their public speaking abilities, as well as develop lifelong skills. So overall, the World Scholars Cup stand out as an exceptional debate competition, like the best debate competition in Vietnam due to its
Time limit
innovative
exhausted.
emphasis on holistic education committed.
All right, so we expired the time and went 30 seconds over, so no more speech to be delivered. Thank you very much. I now hand it over to the third and final speaker of the opposition team to make their closing remarks. Victoria, your time starts now.
Actually, I have not joined in WSC competition yet. I didn't know even of them. So I talk a little bit of it about it because I don't know much about it. So WSC, is it the best debate in Vietnam, competition in Vietnam? I don't think so, because WSC using wide knowledge, and not only that, WSC is the only competition that is the best in Vietnam. I see there's also some AVI prep or a lot of more competitions like WSC. They may be a lot better than
1 minute.
Than WSC. So because they sometimes will use deep knowledge, it will make a little bit hard for them, but it will practice the students' knowledge to be bigger and then solve problems better. Sometimes they would never notice that, but they will have a lot of people that are smart, and then they teaching it back for the students to know. Maybe they improve skills, but I think that press students, a lot of them too. So that's all. Thanks. And in conclusion, we need
2
to
minutes.
know that WSC was not the most best debate competition in Vietnam. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So very well done to our debaters. We had a couple go over time limit there. So that as well is, why it's so important to give the timing markers as you saw. So I'll create a breakout room for the judges. And we'll just go over how to finalize the, we'll go over how to finalize the scoring process.
Mr. Michael, Mr. Archer, can I recommend something?
Yes.
Because there are too many churches, so do you put them on in a room, or maybe bring the debater to the breakout room? Maybe easier and quicker because only 6.
Very
Yeah.
True. Very true. Okay, so I'm going to open the rooms up and send the debaters back to the rooms they were in. And the judges will all go through the process.
Okay. So so can I ask one more thing? So
of finalizing the score sheets.
yeah. So the debater, when you are in a room, discuss among yourself, have a reflection. In your opinion, what you have done good, what you think that another team have done good, and then predict, maybe, you know, predict the score or self-mark yourself, right? While you're waiting in the room, yeah, the debater. Is it okay,
Okay.
Mr.
Yes.
Archer?
I can
Yes, that-
only mark the first and sorry, I can only mark the second and the third speaker of both teams, but the first in prop and the first in op I haven't.
No worries.
Don't
Okay,
talk
so
yet. The judges, yeah.
so I'll send the debaters into their rooms now because we don't want to discuss the scoring while they're in here. So we'll come and grab you when we're ready to announce the scores. Thank you, debaters. Well done. Okay, so let me just say that wow, that was very, very impressive on the part of our first group of debaters. I thought they all did exceptionally well, but now comes the part where we have to get objective. So what I want all judges to do is go through and add up all of the scores. So again, so just start with each criteria. So start with organization and clarity, add up the entire score. So Jason, you can still do this exercise as practice, but because you weren't able to mark all 6 debaters, we won't count your score in this debate, just to keep it as fair as possible for the debaters.
Okay, I only count 4.
Yeah. So yeah, just to keep it fair for the debaters, we will we won't count your scores in this one. So judges, so start with your organization and clarity. We'll do the proposition team first. So add up the scores that you gave the proposition team for organization and clarity, please. And then once you have done that, once you've done that, do the same for use of arguments. Add up the total score you gave the proposition team. Once you've done that, use of examples and facts, so grade their evidence. So total up the scores. Once you've done that, do the same for rebuttals, add up all of the scores you gave them. And finally, add up the scores that you gave them all for presentation and style.
Well, can I mark both the second speaker and third speaker?
Yeah, still go through and practice this score tallying. It's just so you get some practice at it.
Okay, I already marked all of them.
Beautiful. So yeah, and now guys, go through and do the same for the opposition team. Add up all the scores you gave them for each individual criteria.
Alrighty, sir.
And once you have done that, once you've worked out the scores for each criteria, I want you to add all of those total scores up for each team. So add the total score for each criteria, add all 5 of those scores together. And then that will be your total for the team score. Don't give up, Ham. Don't give up. Would you guys like me to give you an on-screen demonstration?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so so this again, this is just an example, so completely disregard my scores in the sense of the outcome of this debate. This is 100% an example to show you guys.
Wait, can I have
So-
the 5?
Pardon?
Michael, do you allow me to screenshot it and send to Yellow for them?
Yes, absolutely. So let me fill it out first, and then once it's finished, absolutely screenshot it. Okay.
Mr. Michael,
Yes.
I think this is the debate where I think that both teams are really good.
I was very impressed with their speech as well.
Yes,
Um,
me too. I was really shocked when I see that both teams do really well on their debate. Do we announce the best speaker of each team? Do we?
So we only do best speaker overall. So each judge, yes, work out who you thought was your best scoring speaker overall.
In my opinion, I think there's a lot of speakers in this debate where they're really good. But if I have to choose one, I think that the only one in this debate where like showing hand gesture and also showing the camera to the whole body is Victoria BQ. I think, yeah. She is the only one that I think that turn on the camera to her whole body and start talking really confidently.
Very good. Okay, so let's review this, how we score. So we start with, so you see here, each speaker has been graded or scored in all 5 categories. So the first thing we do is we add up their entire score for organization and clarity. So I see one person got a 2 and 2 people got a 3. So 2 plus 3 plus 3 equals 8. Then I go here, I see one got a 2, one got a 3, one got a 4. So we've got 3 and 2 is 5, plus 4 is 9. All 3 speakers got a 3, so we have a 9. 2 speakers got a 2, which is 4, and 1 got a 4, which makes 8, and then another 8. So once we've got these scores here, we then go through, and I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to use a calculator. So I see 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus
Already
8.
done all my
That gives this team a total score of 42. And we're not going to worry about this.
I'm fine.
Yeah, so we're not going to worry about the times by 5 to get the total. We're just going to rely on the total score here. So that's what I want you guys to do. So step 1, add up the scores, get the total for each criteria. And then step 2, add the total scores of all the criteria together to get the total score. And then, so does everybody understand that?
Yes, 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 yes.
Terrific. Okay, so once we have, once you have totaled your, totaled the scores, so once you have totaled the scores, check the chat box and I'll show you how I want you to send the scores in to me, please.
Do I have to send when I'm not counted?
For this one, no, you don't have to send your scores in, Jason.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so you'll see in the chat box, I've when you send your scores in, send them in like I've sent them in the chat box. So proposition score on top, opposition score underneath, and then just put your recommendation for best speaker.
What if I don't have a best speaker? What if like I don't like, and what if like I don't have a best? What if I don't have a best?
That is your prerogative. You do not have to submit one, but just know that I'll think you're being a grumpy granddad. No, I kid. If you don't have a recommendation for best speaker, you don't have to include one. Yeah.
So, Mr. Archer, do we use what we call aggregated or combined score of all the churches, or we use your assessment as the result for round one?
So I am going to go off of the scores provided by the judges because I wasn't keeping score. I was acting as a moderator for this debate.
Okay. So the one that you gave is just an example.
Correct. The scores that I gave were purely an example. I did not take scores for this debate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought that is one of the results. All right.
Look at
So the result we don't know yet.
But
Yeah.
I agree with Mr. Archer. I agree with him.
Oh, you agree?
I
Okay.
do agree. I do
Not the
agree
long
with
running one. I
him.
did not take any notes. No, I didn't.
That's quite sad.
I think that random score Mr. Archer gave, it was like perfect. I think so. I think it was good and perfect. No need to change. It's just my opinion.
Or I could just randomly get booted from the call. That works too.
I have one question. Hi, Teacher Michael. I wonder if it's possible or it's normal if the best speaker is from the team that's not the verdict.
I think it's
So
pretty
does
normal.
does the best speaker overall normally come from the team that doesn't win?
Not really.
Yeah, can it be so?
Yes,
For
it's normal.
Okay, so for today, thank you for letting me know that, by the way. For today, just because we're doing things a little bit out of the normal, we'll just allow any speaker to be eligible for best speaker overall, but I will take that note on moving forward. Thank you.
Oh, so it's not normal for the best speaker to be in the team that's not verdict.
But say that again, sorry.
Like, I wonder, my question is, I wonder if it's normal for formal debates to have the best speaker as the one in the team that's not the verdict of the debate round. Like, the team is not, if the team does not win, then can the best speaker in that team?
I will have to double check that with Sophia. I'll write that question down and ask her. I'm due to speak to her later today.
Right.
And next time we all meet, we can discuss that.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. By the way, guys, that is also something that is very important to do. If you're ever asked a question and you don't know the answer, it is far better to admit that you don't know the answer, look it up later, and then give a good answer, rather than just try and look like you know everything immediately and just give off whatever answer you think of. Important life lesson. Okay. All right, so we have 6 judges' scores. to go off for this debate. So I will just add those and we'll work out the winner based off of that. Okay. It's a very close one, guys. Very close one. So thank you to our judges who offered their opinions and their expertise. I'll inform you guys of the scores before we pull the debaters back in. So in second place with a total score of 230. And in first place with a total of 244, we have the opposition. So it was only 6 points in the end. And the speaker with the most votes for best speaker overall. Oh, the debaters are back. So I'll just make sure that I announce the scores again.
So you want me to close the room because the debate is still there? They're still in the room.
Yes, so
close the room.
Yeah, some of them have come back. So yeah, we'll close the rooms.
Mr. Archer, in your opinion, do you think which team won in your opinion?
To be honest, I was not watching the debate from an analytical standpoint. I was too busy focusing on making sure times and rules were being followed, which took all of my concentration. I'm not the best multitasker. But I did actually send Ms. Duke a message letting her know that I was very impressed with all of the speakers thus far. I thought all of them did do a terrific job. I did hear a few things like signposting. I was impressed with a lot of the structure. Yeah, I wasn't.
How about we count it?
Sorry, Mark.
If it's like that, how about we make it a draw? I think both teams do it really good.
Well, Well, we have gone through the trouble of getting our judges to score the debate, so I think it would be a shame to waste their time and effort like that. So, so again, let me just say to the debaters, I thought you did a fantastic job. The judges have all offered their own independent decisions in scoring the debate, or their own independent opinions in scoring the debate. They had their own definitions of the criteria and they scored accordingly. And let me just say it was a very close debate. So in second place with 238 points, we have the proposition team. Well done. And in first place, collective clapping. In first place, the winners with 244 points. We have the opposition team. Well done. And the speaker with the most individual votes, therefore taking out best speaker overall in this first round debate, we have the second speaker of the proposition team, Sherry. Well done. Well done, Sherry.
Can you type the result in the chat, please? I want to
I
screenshot it. Well done, team. Wow, Max, a lot of clapping hand. Yeah, real clapping hand. Open your mic, everyone, and then clap. Clap real one, not the virtual one, yeah? Real one. Congratulations, everyone. Today is the first time you did the job as the judges. So well done, everyone. Well done, all the judges. Right? I know for debate you've done thousands of times. Nothing, special, yeah? But today is the first time that you did, right? Everyone in the room as the judges, right? Okay. Right. So Cherry, to be voted by your judges is it is not easy. Judges, a lot of what we call opinion happening in the chat box. Yeah. Okay.
This is such a good debate.
Yes, I think so.
Seems like everyone got their own opinion about which is the best speaker, which I think desire on their opinion because I think they all speak really good.
Everyone agrees.
Depending on the style you're looking for, then everyone is good.
Very good. And so, yeah, so that's why we want the opinions of, or that's one of the reasons why we want the opinions of multiple judges, and there'll usually be a panel of judges rather than a single judge, because each judge may have a slightly for all there's a standard definition for each of the criteria to be met, and a standard marking rubric to score them with. Each judge may have a slightly different definition or opinion on what constitutes a certain grade. They all may have a slightly different standard. So it's good to have a wider variety of opinions, so that it's not just a biased, or that not just one potentially biased decision being made. There's a panel of decisions. So again, well done. Let's move on to round 2. Why are you terrified, Oatmeal? What's so scary?
Like the way that the emojis look when they're like copy and paste and then
Blue,
I was trying to copy paste the thing, and then like it went like the colors went all deranged, so it was terrifying.
Like a bunch of zombies.
They're like, have you seen them?
So scary.
Goodness.
Especially
Yeah.
with like
Okay,
the
so
white
let's
peoples and
move
black
on with round 2. So again, same topic.
Wait. Excuse me, how many round is there? There's
3.
Yeah, so we're going to have 3 rounds. So now that we've had this first one and we know how things work, the second and third debates will run a little bit smoother.
I just have a question. Like today we're planning to, my family planning to go on a vacation. So I wonder if I can leave early. My family going on a vacation.
Is Lâm here? Bảo Lâm, is Lâm still here or no?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, you know, if you can go for the next round, it's okay. But if you need to leave, you can leave, all right? Because the
Yeah,
fact
if
today,
you do need to leave, you can leave.
yeah,
Yes.
today
Oh,
is
I'm
the
asking
public
one.
holiday. Teacher Michael and some of the family, they already have their, you know, their traveling plan. So some of the kids are still in the class and the family are waiting behind. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, if you do need to leave, please do feel free to leave.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you allow Lâm to be in the next round, I'm not sure Lâm what's Lâm, can you raise your hand, Lâm?
Yes.
Bye.
Oh, you are Winston. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Well,
Oh, but you are judges, so that's why. Will you be as a debater, Lâm? Winston?
I asked my mom, and she said I have to go now.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
See you next time.
Yeah, bye.
See you tonight. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, bye.
Okay, so so far I've managed to find Rosa as a member of the opposition. I need 2 more people from the opposition that were not in the last debate to put your hands up, please. Hoang, okay, so Hoang. And can I have 1 more member of the opposition team, please? Rob, Linda, and Steve, or Jerry? Okay, so what I will do then is I will pick at random somebody from the proposition team. You're going to join the opposition team for this next round of debates. Okay, so I've already lined Max up to actually, I've already put Max on the proposition team for this debate. Harry, Jenny Tran, Vufong Diep, are any of you here?
Now what?
Teacher, if we move a proposition team member to the opposition team member, and if they participate our like planning from yesterday, didn't that mean that the opposition have more like advantages because they know our reasons already?
We will have to place, so that is the team lineup at the moment. Proposition, we have Alice, Sue, and Max. For the opposition, we have Rosa, Huang, and I need a third. Who would like to be the third?
Can you say it again?
Yeah, so proposition, we have Alice, Sue, and Max. For the opposition team, we have Rosa, we have Huang, and we need a third member for the opposition. So who would like to volunteer for the third member of the opposition team? Wait, I'll put you guys in the breakout room again to discuss strategy and work out arguments. So talk anything while your opposition are in the room. Same topic as last debate. Is WSC the best debate competition available in Vietnam? Okay, so we need, we need a third member of the opposition team, please. Who would like to volunteer? Guys, discuss your strategy in the breakout rooms. Don't reveal anything. Yes, Tony, if you need to leave, you may. We'll see you this evening. Well, I need a third member of the opposition team first before I can send you to your breakout rooms, but I'll create them and assign you shortly. Who would like to be the third and final member of the opposition team for this debate? If someone doesn't volunteer, I'm just going to pick at random. Okay, I'm assigning at random. Judge Jason, I am assigning you to be a member of the opposition for this round of debate. So I'll do the breakout room.
Okay, I'm going to try my best because I have no idea what to say, and I'm just gonna plan with all my teammates what strategies to say.
Very good, very good. So, and well, this can actually be a good exercise for that.
Okay, thanks.
Alice, for this round, you will be in the proposition team. So remember, guys, debating is not about your own personal opinions or your own personal experience on a topic. It is to formulate arguments based on evidence. So if you have evidence from your teammates about the quality or how this style of competition works, there's your evidence. You do have enough to formulate arguments. Okay, so
Where's the breakout room?
I'm just assigning people now. Where did Alice go?
I don't know. Maybe she left.
He got maybe? Because I was talking to you I was talking to her like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, she just disappeared off my list. Okay. Looks like we will need to make another substitution. So I will put Judge Ham. I'm going to substitute you into the proposition team. Okay, so
Oh, gee, now we're gonna experience how
Sir,
how
I know
topic
nothing of
goes.
sort. Sir, please, no. Oh my God, Lucas is lying.
debate is about adjusting. We will adjust, we will adapt, we will overcome.
I think
overcome.
being
No, sir, please don't.
a contestant in the proposition team for this topic is much easier than being in the opposition.
That's true. To be honest.
Because I see everyone just, complimenting a lot about the WSC contest.
Mr.
Hoang, where is your Hoang Nam for opposition? Beautiful. Okay, so yes, B, if you need to leave, you may. Thank you very much for your arguments in the first debate. Well done. Okay, so I've already assigned teams. So proposition and opposition, I've assigned you to your breakout rooms. So from here, again, I've had to assign the majority of you to a third breakout room called main room. So if you do get sent there, please just come straight back to this main meeting room. So again,
Teacher,
if you get assigned to the main, yes?
Alice just joined again.
Well, Alice will get the pleasure of being a judge during this debate because we had to make some team adjustments. So yeah, if you get assigned to the main breakout room, please just come right back to this main room here. Okay, I'll see you guys all shortly. Absolutely, we can. Okay, so both teams are.
I'm cold.
Okay. So the proposition and opposition are in their rooms now. Hopefully we'll get back the 3 people went to the main breakout 4. Now let's have some more impromptu debate. So should we do the same structure that we did last time, or should we try a different game?
Try the same structure. It'd be simpler, no having to explain.
Same structure as last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be simpler.
Mr. Roger.
Okay, so we'll keep it the same as last time then. The first, excuse me, the first topic. Okay, the first topic I offer to Maya. Hello, Maya, how are you?
Hello.
So my question for you, and you just need to, on the spot, just come up with like a 30-second argument. My question for you is it important for children to have a regular bedtime?
Well, in my opinion, personally, I'm a night owl and I am used to a pretty late bedtime. But overall, for children, I think it's crucial, definitely vital for them to have regular bedtime, especially before 11 p.m. because children is in the age of developing themselves. Their brains are not fully developed yet. And so we need to nurture them in the most effective way by putting them into bed at an early and regular time. We can ensure their brain development to develop normally because sleep is important for the growth of ourselves and for our memories to be refreshed every single day. For children, it's even more important because they, as the future of our every nations, needs to have developments and normal bedtime, regular bedtime, so that they can have a fresh start in the next morning. Yeah, it's currently my answer.
Very good. Do we have any challenges or any supporting arguments for Maya's case? Very good, Maya. I think you made an excellent case. Nobody has anything to add. Okay, my next question is for Judge Jennifer. And my question for you, Judge Jennifer, are animals that are kept in the zoo better off than wild animals?
I think that every problem has 2 sides. When an animal is kept in a zoo, they can be sure that they are safe. No one will hunt them or harm them, and they will also have food to eat by themselves, but they don't need to go find. But when they live in the wild, they can't live with their friends. They can't live a life that more alike to their species. So I think that if we keep an animal in the zoo at a certain time when they are grown already, we should free it out so it can live in the forest, in the jungle with its families. That's all.
Okay, so we just as we saw got a question, can we be neutral? And my answer is yes, you can be neutral because this is an impromptu debate format based strongly on opinions. So just try to make sure that you
Is it just me or did Mr. Archer freeze?
No, not just you.
Okie dokie. Also did something with his network. Should we tell Miss Nook?
I'm here. What do you need from me?
Mr. Archer is frozen. Okay, I think he. Oh no, wait, he's there.
He's back.
And you forgot to unmute, Mr.
Yeah,
Archer.
you're muted, Mr. Archer.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, he froze again.
Oh my god.
Mr. Archer, you mute.
Oh, now he's completely invisible.
Mr. Archer,
Mayhem.
we cannot hear you.
Hello.
No, we cannot hear you. Oh yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, it's better now. Okay, you froze again.
He froze again.
We
No,
can
I
hear
think
you, but you're
you need to
frozen.
have the second device, Mr.
That's the
Archer.
router.
You get your phone as a speaker, as a microphone. So you use your laptop as a camera and use your phone as a mic.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
is that any better? Am I unfrozen
Yeah.
yet?
Mhm.
Well, it's very
Okay.
pixelated, but yeah, better.
Yeah, it's still a little glitchy.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Let's try to persevere. But yes, as I was saying, excuse me, as I was saying, I'm used to, so originally when I started using Zoom, I was using it on my tablet. I'd always be unmuted, so I'd just start speaking and it wasn't a problem. But on my laptop, for some reason, it tends to remute me every time I change a room. So yeah, just get used to rolling your eyes at me whenever I start talking, but the mic's not on.
Maybe you use your phone as one of the device. So turn up camera on your phone. Yeah, and just use your phone as your microphone.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll just try to
Later,
remember to
yeah.
unmute. But yeah, so thank you very much to Judge Jennifer for her opinions on the topic. So just to answer that question again, yes, you can be neutral, but just try to make sure that you still try to provide some evidence or some facts or some examples to support your opinion, even if it is neutral. So does anybody have any supporting arguments or any counter cases against what Judge Jennifer had to offer? Judge Victoria?
I just have like a few more supporting details for Judge Jennifer. It's like because some of the species in the zoos, they're like bred in captivity, so like they're born in the zoo, and unless they train that animal to survive in the wild, like, oh, you can't eat that, oh, you should eat this, this is how you hunt, this is like they teach them how to survive in the wild. So unless they do that, then the animal is better off in the zoo because they don't have any survival skills. I think, in my opinion, like the most they have is like their instinct, which is sort of their only thing for survival. If they suddenly get like thrown out into like the wild without any training or knowledge, that is usually taught to them by their parents, but I think they usually separate the kid and the parents or something. So yeah, it's just supporting detail.
Very good. Thank you very much, Judge Victoria. Okay. Next up, I will call on. Let's go with Judge Serene. And my question for you, this was a big one for us last Sunday. We had a public debate, and this was the topic for that. So, is social media beneficial for society? Judge Serene?
Yeah.
So what is your opinion on that topic? Is social media beneficial for society? All right, let's try somebody else. Judge Suri from Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that topic? Is social media beneficial to society?
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, Judge Jennifer, if you have an argument to put forth.
Can you say it again?
Yep, so the question is social media beneficial to society?
Yes, so can I start now?
You may.
I think that social media is benefits for people, even though it still have some disadvantages because it can make us addictive to it and cannot spend time with people around us. But we cannot disagree with the fact that social media has helped us contact with people who are not close to us. Like I use social media to contact to my uncle who is now studying in the USA, and we can stay in contact with each other. So that's really nice. And also we can learn a lot from social medias because some people, they post the things that they learn on a page, and we can read that and learn a lot, just like we do at schools, in the classrooms. So that's all.
Very good. Thank you, Jennifer. Does anybody have a counter argument or a supporting argument to offer? Anne, what do you have to add on the topic?
I think that we need to specialize a bit. For example, we have, is social media beneficial for everybody? So first, we need to say what exactly the kind of social media. Is it messaging apps? Is it kind of like Facebook or Instagram or things like that? Because yeah, it benefits, but I think it only benefits much in the messaging apps or kind of like the Facebook apps. Yeah, you should add more. What is social media? And the types of social media so that they could fully understand, because I think that I attend something.
So to help you out with your argument, anything like WhatsApp or Zalo or Messenger, not social media because it's not public. So we'll include social media to mean services like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything that your post is made public and you have followers and friends and fans that can come onto your page and view your public posts. That's what we count as social media.
Yes. Messaging apps don't count.
Correct. Messaging apps do not count because the messages are private. Okay, so let me just check on the breakout rooms, guys.
We're back. Hello.
Hello there.
The propositions are back. I'm going to go check on the oppositions. I'll be back shortly.
Why do you have to do that? Okay, he froze again.
Oh, he's wait. Okay, it's done.
It's God.
What?
You can have a break for a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, get out, stretch your body, go to the bathroom, right? Before before the team coming back, all right? Are you tired yet, everyone? 2 hours? Yeah, so, have a break, few minutes, okay? Yeah. Yeah, all right.
I did it again. I was muted. I started talking. The opposition team is joining us right now. Okay. So once again, before we get started, can I please have the speaking order for both teams?
Okay, so in the opposite team, I would like to present me, the first speaker, and then Pu, the second speaker, and Rosa, the third speaker.
Very good, thank you. How about for proposition?
So Ham is the first speaker, Sue's the second, and I'm the third.
Okay, so Hamp is number 1. Sue is number 2, that rhymes, and Max is number 3. That should not have entertained me as much as it did.
But we're gonna try our best.
The fact that Sue rhymes with number 2 should not have made me laugh as much as it did. I really think that my brain is melting out of my head right now.
Can I expect to leave a little early because I need to go out and eat lunch with my mom's friend?
No, I insist that you stay here and starve, Judge Jennifer. I'm kidding. If you need to go, you can go.
Thank you, teacher. I'm
You're
sorry
welcome.
for leaving early.
Not a problem. I'll see you this evening. Oh, goodness. Okay, I need to go get some more energy drink to wake up. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
You tired yet? You want to continue or you want to break?
Hey,
Or will
has
you
anything
stop?
happened so far? I was AFK getting food. Has anything
All right,
happened
everyone,
so
so
far?
feel free now, if it is, your dinner time, feel free to, turn on, unless you are the debater, feel free to turn off your camera, have a eat and drink, yeah, while you're on a Zoom call, okay? Yeah, I wonder it's a bit long now, Michael. What do you think?
I am honestly still laughing at the fact that Sue rhymes with 2. Like,
Why? What do you mean?
as we were reading through the team names, through
Yeah.
the team's speaking assignments, I
Yeah.
got it. I was reading out. It's like, okay, Hamp's number 1, Sue's number 2, and I went, that rhymes. And all of a sudden I just can't stop laughing. Like I literally think my mind is gone. My brain has melted out of my head.
I wonder,
Oh,
Michael, I wonder that the judge wouldn't have the brain to just, efficiently. May I propose we break and then we do it later tonight or the afternoon?
Mr. Archer lost his wits.
Yeah, well, that's very kind of you, Oatmeal, but I think I have to have my wits to be able to lose them.
You're laughing frantically.
Oh,
you laughing make me laughing.
To be honest, like I didn't get very much sleep last night. That's why I'm cruising on energy drinks. So yeah, I think just about anything could have set me off at this point.
I think Michael, I think we stop, okay?
I actually think I've lost my mind. So
yeah.
Yes, oh goodness. Terrific work today for round 1.
Hey, Judge Michael, you laugh like I think I just think of like I just watched an Indian Thanos.
Oh my gosh, I love Indian
and
movies.
We just start already.
They are some of the most ridiculous movies. I love them.
Please let me just get this over with. It's so much comedy at this point.
Stop laughing.
I can't help it. Like my brain, like look, if I was to point my ear at the camera right now, you'd literally be able to see through my head. That's how gone my
Okay,
mind
so
is.
let's just get started. I'm getting really
cute. That's a cute cat you've got there, Lucas.
All right, so let's get started. I appreciate you all for putting up with my temporary loss of sanity. Let's get back to it. Round 2 of the debate. Okay, we are here now for the second round of the NCSN Young Moderators mock debate. We are again arguing the topic, is the WSC the best debate competition available in Vietnam? Arguing for the proposition this time, again making the case, yes, it is. We have the team of Hamp, Sue, and Max. Arguing for the opposition and making the case, no, it is not the best competition available in Vietnam. We have the team of Jason, Hoang, and Rosa. Judges, get ready to score. Same marking rubrics as last round. And I now invite the first speaker for the proposition team, Hamp, to open the case. Your time starts now.
Well, dear honorable judges, debaters, and audience, I would like to introduce myself and my team. I am Hamp. My team consists of Sue, and Max. So I'm going to introduce some points, the outline, and then Sue is our second speaker will recognize and we'll talk about more on the subject, and our third speaker, Max, would summarize all our points and reasons. So I would like to give the definition of what's it called again? WSC debating competition. Well, WSC is the World's Scholars Cup, is the international team academic program with more than 15,000 students and make them suffer by participating from over 65 countries every year. And so the best qualities, the best of the high qualities, whatever. Hey, can I redo it?
You lost me.
I mean, I think at this point, considering I had a mini breakdown on camera, I think we should permit Hamp to have a second attempt at this.
Yes. Sure you can.
Oh,
I never signed for
okay.
this.
Too hard.
By the way, guys, I'm reading the chat messages as they pop up. And my goodness, you are making it hard for me to keep a straight face. I just read Ori's message. Stop. So guys in the chat box, behave. We've got to try and keep a serious face. See, look. All right.
So, but just keep saying sure, that makes me laugh.
Continue.
Sorry.
Say how you like
Shoot,
to.
What did Sue do?
I don't know what
okay.
you done.
I actually think that this class could be the basis of a new scientific study. How many consecutive hours does it take for a debate meeting to break down into complete insanity? We're almost there, guys. We're almost there.
We're already there, sir.
No, but the thing about pronouncing a name as Shu, it makes me think of a VTuber.
Okay, you've
Ma-
officially lost.
It
let's continue.
makes you think of who?
Okay, let's just continue because if we just keep talking like this, we will not have lunch.
We won't have lunch today. I ain't going to have lunch. I'm going to be dead after this.
I had lunch already. It was like one bowl of milk.
I was eating while you guys were talking. Like I was.
I ate my brother's cat. I ate my brother's cat for lunch.
Okay. Pause. Pause. Okay, let's take a consensus, guys. Let's take a quick consensus. Let me see how many people are currently in the meeting. We have 18 still here. So by show of hands, so we have our second session this evening. By show of hands, use the raise hand icon if you would like to run the debate now, or leave your hands down if you would like to run the debate this evening when we've all regained our sanity.
Evening, for sure.
Evening.
Yeah, it definitely looks like evening has won it. Okay, so
I better get to drawing before I go insane.
I am determined
poor
not to
kitty
make everyone
cat.
recover. I am determined
Why
to
did you
not
need
make
to announce
everyone
that?
recover.
Oh my goodness,
Everyone
guys.
crazy now. They need energy. Michael, let's stop.
Guys,
I
let
am determined
me
to
just
not
finish
make
this
everyone
meeting.
to make everyone not recover from this insanity.
Finish your speech, teacher Michael, and then we cannot end this. Gain our
I was
sanity
gonna
back.
say, let me
Most
finish
people
this
have
meeting by saying, thank you guys so much for the time that we were all able to keep serious. And thank you so much for joining me on this roller coaster of insanity near the end. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend these couple of hours with you this morning. And I very much look forward to our session this evening. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your lunch. And that poor kitty cat.
Don't come for this one.
Breaking news, I ate a leg for lunch.
Alright, come for this one next. It's been a troublemaker. Come for this one.
I ate
Okay, guys.
one of my brother's cats is like it looks like a gourd, so I ate it. I also ate
Alright.
it.
All right. Should I
I also
end the
ate,
Zoom,
I
Michael?
also ate his homework.
Well, I mean, the formalities of the meeting are definitely over until this evening, but
Well, at least you
I
didn't.
think if
spill your
everyone would like to kind of hang around and just chat and talk for a while, I'm happy to leave the Zoom call open for
Okay.
people to.
I'm
for
so
people
glad
to chat
nobody
and-
sold their organ for $2.50.
No, I
Wait,
think
what?
I end the Zoom.
I'm so
Because
glad.
I want they still can show up in the evening. If you leave it, maybe this evening they all sleeping. All right. Bye.
All right, guys, we will
Teacher.
see you this evening.
At least no one sold their organ for $2.50. Liver.
Oh my goodness.
That is
All right.
so gross.
Bye, guys. Okay. I will
See
be
you
the best.
guys.
I will be the best person. I will stop the Zoom and kick
Boo,
everyone.
Miss Duck. Boo, Miss Duck.
Huh?
Boo, Miss Duck.
What do you mean?
She's ending the call. No more insanity for now. Boo.
Yeah, ending now.
We
Yeah.
need to save some. We need to save some for the evening.
Okay.
See you
Alright.
guys.
Okay.
Found your liver on Amazon for $2.50.
All right, you guys crazy. I'm ending now. Bye.